What's up guys, Hades here. So I am rebuilding my Himiko and I have some weak points. She's still 30 and I finally want to make the artifact perfect. I reborned a few and got crit rate with crit damage, but now it's time to remake this artifact and get the secondary stats perfect. The stats right now are decent. 6% magical attack is good, but we want magical attack and crit rate. So what you can do is you can go into the shop and you can buy alchemy stones. They only cost one. You know, you can do whatever. If you are a Tris user, these are the best ways to do it. You need, I think, 8 per try. I'm just gonna do 100 and we'll see what happens. I'm gonna go until I get something better than I have, or I get a magical attack plus crit rate bonus. Now, a few little details. I highly recommend always locking your artifacts. It's right here. It's also here. When you open any artifact, you can lock it here, right? You don't want to accidentally change something you have that's already perfect. But this one is not perfect, so we're going to try and make it perfect. We're going to reborn. You'll see we get everything back. And there's a few little details I think some people don't quite understand what's going to happen. So when I click reborn, it changed it back to level 0 and I can already see the initial stats. And I can already tell you this isn't going to be something I want. Magical attack is not good, crit value not good, dodge rate not good. I'm going to show you what you can do to check, but you're not going to want to every time, okay? So every 3 levels, you're going to get a new attribute. And so at 6, you're going to get an upgrade. And then at 12, you're going to get an upgrade. You can see the upgrades in green, right? But I already saw what I want, and I need 2 things to be right. So I'm just going to click reborn. And what you can start doing is just click reborn, reborn, reborn until you get something you want. I don't want accuracy, dodge, or physical defense. Not good enough. Dodge rate, accuracy, not good enough. Crit value and magic attack flat are good. If I can get something better in the next couple, I usually just go to 12, see what I get. Dodge, crit, nothing. Terrible, right? This is not what we want. Physical or accuracy rate, physical defense, not what we want. Accuracy rate, again, more accuracy. I don't know why there's so much accuracy. Resilience is bad. Physical attack we don't want on a mage. Magical defense, and yeah, we don't want defense. Dodge attack percent, we could try this one. Resilience, nope. Reborn. Magical attack bonus, finally something good with crit value. This could be very decent. I'm gonna slow roll it, do every 3 levels, see what we get. Physical defense, bummer. It's already gonna be bad. Magical defense, useless. And you can see that it upgraded critical value. What we want it to do is upgrade magical attack. And when we finally get the magical attack and crit rate, we want it to do both. And we're gonna just keep going until we get that. Crit rate, we got something decent. Let's level it, see what we get. Magical defense, no good. Crit value, no good. Stinky. If you don't get the crit rate early, it's just not going to be good. And you really need both. So it can get pretty hard to get pretty fast. There's another crit rate. Let's check out this one. See what we get. I'm just going to go the fast way. No upgrades on crit rate and not good enough. The reason we need to do this is what changes the game is who has the most bonuses, right? Ooh, 4% crit rate. Let's see what this happens. This is decent. I'm looking for something better though. At the end of the game, let's say I'm playing a Loki player or a Himiko player. We're gonna have everything exactly the same, right? At the top levels. But it's going to be who has the absolute best artifact and who has the best modifications on their gear. That's what's going to make the difference, right? If you don't make something really good, you're going to be weak. And if you've never made an artifact perfect, you might want to try it. And this video is really going to demonstrate how difficult it can be. Now, with the power of editing, I'll be right back with some more juice. All right, we finally got something decent. I have magical attack with crit rate 2%. Let's see if I get them upgraded. Crit rate upgrade. Maybe I get a magical or crit upgrade again. Crit upgrade, that's really good. Very solid. So now what we do is we click develop, and then we develop it to max. And each time you develop it, these go higher, right? So now I got 5% crit rate. I have 5.8% crit rate. Now I have 6.3%. Oops. And 6.88, but it's not done. We're gonna lock it because I want to keep it. We're gonna go to empowerment. Now it's gonna go up another 0.9%. when it goes to silver, and then it's gonna go another about 0.9. So my magical attack is a little low and my crit rate is very high. 8% is very good when it comes to crit rate. So now finally, it took me, I think, 700 refresh, well, 700 pieces, 8 each, so about 100 refreshes to get something really truly decent. And now my Himiko has an artifact worthy of combat, right? I'm gonna have crit rate, and then when you go onto the Storm Eye spell, we got more crit rate, and this is gonna lead to an incredibly strong hero once I start working on her legendary equipment. If you guys like these kind of videos, make sure to leave us a like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.